Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at running DAW tracks through external effects units using the SSL SiX. Okay, so we've got four outputs from our audio interface here. Outputs 1 and 2 are connected to this external input over here. Anything sent to outputs 1 and 2 is just for listening to. So we're only sourcing it in the monitor section. We're not sending it anywhere to get processed or to record back in. So that's just for listening to. Then we've got outputs 3 and 4 from the interface connected to these two main channels here. So these are the main processing channels with the EQ, the compressor, and this is where we're going to send all of our stuff to effects loops. So anything sent to outputs 3 and 4 will be what we're recording today. So we're going to send to our effects loop using the Q1 control here. So this knob sends to an output on the back of SiX called Q1. And I've connected that output to the input of my effects loop. In this case, this is the input of my pedal board. I then got the output of my pedal board connected back into this stereo channel here. So this is where I'm going to be listening back to my effects. Now the output on my pedal board is quite low, so I'm using the trim on this channel to bring that level back up. So I've got an effects send on this pot here and an effects return on this fader here. So anything sent through to the main mix bus, so anything on these channels and this channel, will get recorded back into my audio interface on inputs 1 and 2. So that's connected over to my audio interface. So at the moment, I've got all of my track coming through external 1. Everything's routed to outputs 1 and 2, which comes in here. So if I take that out of the monitor section, I can't hear anything. If I bring it back in, there it is. So what we want to do is we want to leave the chords on the external, but we want to hear the beat coming down these two channels here. So what we need to do is go into the workstation and route the beat to outputs 3 and 4. And now when we press play, we have the beat coming in over here. And we're listening to that on the main mix bus. And we've got the chords coming into the external 1. So if we take external 1 out of the monitor section, we can hear just what's on these faders. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to EQ up that beat a little bit using the SSL EQ. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're now going to send to our external effects loop. So to do that, we're going to use the Q1, which we have to switch on first. So if we don't switch these on, then neither of these pots will work. So we've turned that on, and now as we turn up the gain, we start to hear more reverb. And that's coming in here. Cool. So let's have a listen to that in context with the rest of the chords. Okay, so all that's left to do is create a new track in the DAW. We're going to call this Beat with Effects and set that to inputs 1 and 2. So what we're going to do now is we're going to record the main mix bus of SiX, which is just carrying these 3 channels here back into the workstation. Okay, well that's how to set up an external effects loop using the SSL SiX.